Yeah, okay. So let's get into the topic. I'll give the summary what we discussed in the last session. So last session we discussed about the inheritance, right? Inheritance. Inheritance meaning it is the process of extending the properties from parent class, one class to another class, and one class to another class. Again, inheritance is divided into multiple types: single level inheritance and multi-level inheritance and hierarchical inheritance.
I got a call from
Hierarchical inheritance. So these are the three levels. Types of variables, these are three, and we have the hybrid and next multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance. These two we will discuss at the time of abstraction. Total 5 types: single level, multi level, hierarchical. These two we will discuss at the time of
Result is
abstraction.
3.5.
Okay, fine.
So
Today let's start with the topic polymorphism.
Developer as an
So basic question: what is polymorphism? This is the basic question. If you attend the interview or anywhere, this is the basic question they will ask, right? So polymorphism means if any object. Polymorphism meaning if any object is,
I'm just searching for it.
I would say if any object is exhibiting
Opportunities.
I would say if any object is exhibiting multiple behaviors based on the situation. Multiple behaviors
I expected
based on the
16
situation.
or 30% like
Based on the situation.
16 lakhs package.
Based on the situation is called polymorphism. Polymorphism. So polymorphism is divided into two types.
Yeah, okay. So okay.
Polymorphism is divided into
the polyps again.
two types. What are the two types? First one is static polymorphism and the second one is dynamic polymorphism.
Basically,
first one is the static polymorphism and the second one is the dynamic polymorphism.
So I got a
dynamic polymorphism.
Placement from
Dynamic
university in Hyderabad. I have done my BTech computer
polymorphism. This static polymorphism also called as compile time polymorphism. Compile time
Syntel.com as a Google developer.
And the best example for the static polymorphism is method overloading. Method overloading is the best example for the static polymorphism.
So totally into background
And
back in the
dynamic polymorphism also called as runtime polymorphism.
Runtime
polymorphism. The best example for the runtime polymorphism is
United Health Group. So this
method overriding.
United Health Group is
Method overriding. So these are the basic things. Polymorphism object is executing multiple behaviors based on the situation called polymorphism. Polymorphism is divided into two types. One is the static polymorphism and second one is the compile type polymorphism.
Currently,
The best example for the static polymorphism is method overloading. And the best example for the dynamic polymorphism is method overriding.
And also,
So compile time polymorphism meaning what kind of operation the object has to do at the compilation time only it has decided. So that is the reason we are calling as the method overloading. That is the reason we are calling as the method overloading. So we'll go into one by one. So first we'll go with method overloading.
Extremely good.
We will go with method overloading. So what does it mean method overloading? Method overloading meaning it is the process of writing. It is the process of writing
I only
more than one method. More than one method within the same class. Is called method overloading.
I just worked on AngularJS and React.
method overloading. So what is the best example for the for write the program and then I'll show you. For example, if you take down
So
class
coming
and
to
calculator,
it is a JavaScript.
calculator,
So Angular JS is on
and
totally on JavaScript. It is
and
or
here if I take the
like
method name,
model
like provide
architecture. So
add
there
method,
is
and
like
then
two-way
from
data
here to here,
binding.
this is the scope of the method.
Automatically reflected in the
Here I'm
model and
passing two
vice versa.
parameters like int I
And also it
and
has building tag
next to
dependency
int j.
injection.
I'm passing two parameters.
So
Okay.
and
If you
now
see
we
the
can use the
definition,
direct
it is the process of
HTML
adding
tags
more than one
and
method. It is
HTML
in the C++.
functionality
More than
using
one
an
method
JS.
in C++ is called
So
method
performance
overloading.
is like
This is the one method,
perform.
and same method signature I am
Yeah.
copying from there, and I am pasting here.
Yeah, JavaScript.
So enter I and enter j and enter
Type
k. If you see here,
I don't know that.
overloading means we are keep on adding the parameters. Here the method name is the same. Here the method name is the add only. Here the method name is the add only. But parameters, here we are passing two parameters, and here again we are passing one more parameter. One more parameter we are placing, meaning we are keep on adding the parameters. We are keep on adding the parameters. If you are keep on adding the parameters, then obviously it is some we are overloading, right? We are keep on adding the parameters. Then that is called overloading. Overloading. Then how you will call how you will call these methods. First you can take the main method, public static, while main method,
So
and you can take the
it
string
is
method.
more flexible. React JS is like
I can say string, and from here to here this is the scope of the main method.
And also
And you can create the class for object for the class is calculate, right? You can create the object for calculator. Calculator C equal to
very big
calculator. You can call the method c dot
workflow. So
add.
I just worked on
Now here you can
it's a
call
normal
some
workflow,
values
right?
like
Completely
100
not in
comma
a
to
workflow.
100 basically. 100 comma to 100. Then what is the purpose?
Yeah.
What is the purpose of this one generally?
Okay.
So if the methods are doing the same operation, if the methods are doing the same operation, at the time you can go with the method overloading. At the time you can go with the method overloading. So this will increase the code readability. Code readability.
To be honest, I'm working on, but completely not.
Otherwise, get my points. What I'm saying. If the methods are doing the same operation, if I take like this also, for example, so here if I take any other method also like some game or anything, if I take the method name is different, then if I run this one and if I call the method also, it will work. But it will reduce the code usability. If any new resource will come into our team, if the person read the code, then how the person can be able to understand? If you write the program like this, then the person not able to understand the code. So the person not able to understand the code. Okay, that is not a good programming. That is not a good programming. Okay, so you have to increase the code readability. Code readability. Okay, when methods are performing the same operation, then we should give same name and we will improve the code readability. So that is the point we are mentioned here. What is the advantage with? What is the advantage with?
Hello.
What is the advantage with? When the methods are performing.
Hello.
When the methods are performing
Hello.
same operation, when the methods are performing same operation, then we should give same name. Then we should give same name, which will increase the code readability. Code readability. It will increase the code readability. Code readability. So now we created the object within the class only. and we are calling the method. So in the within the method only, the object is deciding. The object is deciding what kind of operation it has to perform. What kind of operation it has to perform. Hello. Hello. Guys, we are discussing about a method overloading. Okay, method overloading is the process of
కొద్దిగా డీప్ గానే డెప్త్ గానే అడిగారు. సో చెప్తాను లాస్ట్కి అంటే అప్పటికి సెట్ చేశాను.
method overloading means it is the process of writing more than one method within the same class is called method overloading. When the methods are performing same operation, then we should give the same name, which will increase the code readability. Which will increase the code readability. Okay. 1 second, guys. Hello.
చెప్పు అది అక్కడ అయ్యారు బేసికల్ మిగతా అసెట్స్ సైట్స్ మీద వర్క్ చేశాను అని చెప్తే సరే పర్లేదు ఓకేలే నేను నెక్స్ట్ మాట్లాడి చెప్తాను అని చెప్పాడు. అది నాకు కొద్దిగా గట్టిగానే అనుకున్నాను ఎందుకంటే ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ పెట్టాను కదా. సో మీకు ఎన్ని వస్తారో వర్క్ ఫ్లోస్ తెలిసే ఉంటాయి కదా లాస్ట్ నాకు కొన్ని ఐడియా లేదంటే అంటే ఎక్కువ వర్క్ చేయలేదు దానిపైన అని చెప్పాను. సో అట్లా అడిగి సరే ఓకే అంటే నో ప్రాబ్లం ఫ్యూ డేస్ కానీ నెక్స్ట్ టైం అని చెప్పాడు. ఇంకా వాళ్ళ కంపెనీ నుంచి అడిగేపని కొద్దిగా గట్టిగానే అడుగుతున్నాను. నేను అప్పటికి ఇప్పుడే తిని రెడీ కాదు కాల్ చేస్తే నేను ఎవరో కాల్ చేశాను కాల్ చేశాను ఇప్పుడే కాల్ చేశాను అయితే నేను అడిగి చెప్తాను అయిపోయింది.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. So we are discussing about a method overloading. Method overloading meaning, so the same method name, we are keep on adding the parameters. Keep on adding the parameters. So why this is called, why we are calling this is a compile type polymorphism, because at the compilation only the object has deciding what kind of operation it has to perform. Like here it is doing the two numbers addition operation. Okay, if I take three numbers, c dot add, and I would say 400 and 600, and at the compilation time only it is deciding. It is deciding. So that is the reason we are calling this is a compile time polymorphism. For example, I will take you like so in my gate. So when I'm starting my home, and in my gate itself, I can decide like which side should I go. If I go to the office, I will be act as the employee. If I go to the training institute, I will be act as a trainer. So in my home, in my gate itself, I can able to decide which side I want to go, which side I want to go. So in the same similar way, method overloading also. So at the compilation time only, the object has deciding which side it has to go, which side it has to go. Okay, so based on this one, I will write the program on it, and you can get the better understanding. I will open IDE. will create one package and then I mention package name Polymorphism. I'm taking one class name, that is calculator class. I am taking calculator. Okay, and then I am taking the method. Now we should take two methods, void add method, and similarly here I am passing two parameters, int I and int j. Similarly, I'm taking one more method, int add, and here I'm taking parameters like int I and int j and int k. Like that I'm taking. And here inside I'm doing the addition operation. So addition of so here we can do the concatenation I plus j. I plus j, this we can mention inside okay, the same step you can copy from here and you can mention here. So here the two methods are doing the same operation. The two methods are doing same operation, reading operation. So when the methods are doing the same operation, when the methods are performing the same operation, then we should give same name. Hence, we will improve the code readability. Hence, it improves the code readability. So that is the advantage with static polymorphism. Static polymorphism. Now, after that, like how we can call, we should take the main method and main method. Inside the main method, we can call them. First, create a class for the calculator and c equal to new calculator and I can call the methods c dot add some 20 and some I'm adding some values 30. So similarly c dot add and here also I'm adding some 30 and some 50 and some new value. So the three parameters, right? Now you can add three values. You can add three values. So this is the thing. In the main method is having within the class only and object also available within the class only, and we are calling within the class only. So at the compilation time only the object has to decide so what kind of operation it has to perform, like it. So in this case it is performing addition of two numbers, and in this case it is doing addition of addition of three numbers. Okay, if I save this one, save the file, and if you run this one, now you can get the result. Now you can get the result. Only already we learned about constructor overloading, right? So there also we pass multiple parameters. So similarly, if any method is having the same method name, and if we pass the multiple parameters, then we can say that is called method overloading. Same method name, multiple parameters. In the class is called method overloading. It is called method overloading. So I hope this is clear, right? After this, we have the next topic, method overriding. Method overriding. So what is the purpose of method overriding? Generally, it is the process of writing writing same methods in parent and child classes. In parent and parent class and child class. And child class is called method overriding. Is called method overriding. Is called method overriding. What is the syntax for the method overriding? Yes, we have the syntax. The syntax is this one. Syntax is, for example, you can take two classes. One is public class and taking this is the parent class. This is the parent class. Parent class, and from here to here, this is the scope of the class. And here you can take the child class. You can take the child class, public class, and you can take the child class. And from here to here, this is the scope of the child class. When the method is having same methods, the process of writing the same methods in the parent and child is called method overriding. Overriding. Like I am taking void m1 method, and this is the scope of m1 method, and the same signature, whatever the method signature is having in the parent, and the same signature we will write in the child also. The same signature we will write in the child also. So at the time we can go with the we can go with method overriding. At the time we can go with method overriding. At the time we can go with method overriding. Then how will you make the relation between two classes? How will you make the relation between two classes? We will use the extends keyword. Parent. Extends parent. Okay, extend parent. Now, if the parent and child is having the same method, so obviously child method it will only execute. Obviously child method only execute. So that I will show you. I will write the program and then I will show you. Generally, where we will go with the method overriding generally. So I will tell you some normal some examples, then you can get the better understanding. So for example, you are going to the college. Okay, so for going college and in your home, and you ask one bite to your papa. Hey papa, I am going Friday. I am going to the college, and can you please give me one bite? Then at the time, so what your papa did generally. So beta, I would say, I have no money to purchase a new bike, but I have my old bike. If you want, you can use my old bike. So at the time, what the son he will do? So he take that old bike and he will modify the bike according to the current generation. Okay, according to the current generation, and then he will go to the college with that bike. So when you will go with the method overriding, when you don't want to, okay, when so in this case, what happens generally, your parents have written some methods, and you also written some methods. When you don't like your parent implementation, you want your own implementation. At the time, you can go with method overriding. Method overriding. Okay, so I will tell you an example also. For example, after we got the job, after 2 or 1 year, so one fine day, your parents call to you. Hey beta, घर में आ जाओ. In our relatives, we find one call for you. So you come and marry her. So they call to you like that. So at the time, what you will tell to your father? Hey papa, no, I have already girlfriend, and I want to marry her. At that case, what you are saying, you don't like your parent implementation and you have your own implementation. At that situation, you will go with method overriding. When you will go with the method overriding, when you don't like your parent implementation, you have your own implementation. At the time, you can go with the method overriding. Method overriding. So here The parents also write some logic. When you don't like your parent implementation, you want to write your own implementation. At the time, you can go with method overriding. Are you guys clear with my point, sir? So the same thing, I will write the program and then I will show you to get the better understanding. So here I will take the polymorphism parent and child class. I will take the class and parent is I will mention parent and I can mention. So here this is the parent class and the same package I am taking the child class. Same class I am taking as the child class. Class child. Parent type parent m1 void m1 method. So here I am writing some definition that is a sort statement. Parent class implementation. Parent class implementation, or we can say parent implementation. Parent implementation. Okay, fine. And I will go with the child class. And here also, so according to our definition, I told you right. It is the process of writing. It is the process of writing same method in parent and child class is called method of overriding. So same method signature I am copy from there. And copy from there. And here you can go with your child. Paste here. And here you can write your own business logic. Your own business logic. Child. Save the file. And now you can take the main method. Take main method. And now. So always you should create the object for the child. So here you should use extends keyword. Extends keyword. Extends. Extends. You can mention parent. Parent. Now this implicitly it is having two properties. One is M1 method parent and child. So when the child is having the same methods, always it will be execute child implementation only. Always it will execute child implementation only. Now I will take the child class. New child and c dot m1 method. C dot m1 method. Okay. Now if I run this one, you can see here only child implementation is coming. Only child implementation is coming. So I will repeat one more time. Generally, we are discussing about the polymorphism. Polymorphism, if any object is executing multiple behaviors based on the situation, it's called polymorphism. Polymorphism, meaning one person can be act as a multiple behavior. For example, if I take, so when I am at the institute, I will be act as a trainer. When I am with my family, I will be act as a family member. And when I am at office, I will be act as a employee. So the same object. So me only, I am acting based on the situation. I am acting multiple situations, right? Based on the situations, I am acting multiple behaviors. Similarly, in the program also, if one object is executing multiple behaviors based on the situation, then that is called polymorphism. Then that is called polymorphism. Okay, in Java, polymorphism is divided into two types. One is the static polymorphism and second one is the compile type polymorphism. Static polymorphism is called method overloading and the dynamic polymorphism is called method override. Why they are calling compile time polymorphism meaning? So in my when I'm going to office, so first we can assume I start from my home and in my gate itself I can decide which side should I go. Like if I go to the training institute or if I go to the office. So if I go to the training institute, I will be act as a trainer. If I go to the office, I will be act as an employee. Okay, so in my gate itself, I am deciding what kind of operation should I do? What kind of operation should I do? So similarly, in compiled and polymorphism also, and the time of compilation only, the object has to decide which kind of operation it has to perform. Okay, we are telling in, at the compile time only to the object, you can do this object and you can do this operation and you can do this operation. Like that, we are telling to the compiler at the time, we are telling to the object at the time of compilation only. That is the reason we are calling compile time polymorphism. A runtime polymorphism meaning, so at the runtime you are telling to the object you can perform this operation. You can perform this operation. Method overriding meaning when it is the process of writing, it is the process of writing same method signature, same methods in parent and child is called method overloading, method overriding. Same signature, same method in a parent and child is called method overriding. Okay, so when you don't like your parent implementation, for example, if you take the RBI banks, so who is the father of all banks? RBI, right? So generally, RBI will provide the some rate of interest for personal loan. So they will be give the guidelines to all the banks, like the banks. So whoever is giving the personal loan, you guys should follow strictly. Like you should give personal loan at rate of interest 10%, and you should give home loan at the rate of 12% interest. Okay, so this is the parent. RBI is the parent implementation. So some banks what they will do. So if I give the personal loan and home loans, that rate of interest, we cannot run our banks. We cannot run our banks. So generally, based on their own requirement, based on their area, they will manipulate parent implementation, meaning they will manipulate the RBI implementation and they can write their own implementation, meaning they will change rate of interest 10 to 20 like that. They will change their banks and they will provide their own implementation. So such kind of situations we will go with method overriding. Such kind of situations you can go with method overriding. Method overriding. This is clear, guys. Any questions, anyone? Method overloading and method overriding. Any questions, guys? So basic concept is this one, guys. Basic concept is this one. Okay. So if you go to with like some website, there they might be given some more examples. Method overriding examples. Method overriding examples in Java, T point like that. Method overriding examples. Can go with anyone. Oh, if you see here, they use the SBI there. They use the SBI example, bank's example they took. Okay. So see, RBI is provide some bank of interest. They don't like RBI implementation. They write their own implementation. They write their own implementation. Okay, they write their own implementation. So this is the one example you can practice. And the next we can go with the other side. Other side, overriding in Java. So here they took the animals, dog, eat, dog, eat. So banks is the best example. Banks is the best example. So that you can do. Okay, so with that I will open my. So in the old business we covered encapsulation and the next inheritance, and today we discussed about the polymorphism, 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 and we have the one more principle, that is the abstraction. This abstraction and these two pending we will see. We will see. So this is clear. Polymorphism is clear. Anyone have any questions in polymorphism? Anyone have any questions? So some background noise is coming from my side. Now I think it's okay. Yes, any questions? Guys, any questions? Guys, please respond. Guys, any questions, guys? So please share your names.